Hey Daniel, it's Logan Stout at Perkins Motorplex in Mayfield, Kentucky. We're going to walk around this F-150 Lariat. You and I were just talking about on the phone, possibly for your son. To give you an idea where we're at, I'm on the bottom lot here. That is Highway 45. There's the top lot. And if you were to go down this dead-end street, this is Keystone Drive. If you were to go down this dead-end street, you would see a bunch of service centers like this, as well as our reconditioning facilities, our photo booth, all that good stuff. But yeah, we do these videos because we want to walk around them inside and out, top to bottom, front to back. I want to point out anything that I see out of the ordinary. But we always say all of our vehicles get grace. None of these out here are going to be perfect. They're all used. They've all got their things. And I have caught a couple things certainly out of the ordinary on this truck that I want to point out. So we'll get right to it. Wheels and tires. The wheels are in good shape. Tires are in good shape. But they're not new. I mean, these are BF Goodwrench tires on the back. Pretty much a highway tread, maybe a little bit of a hybrid highway all-terrain. But I'm going to say those are at 50-60% tread. And these two match on the back, both BFGs. Okay, now we go to the front. It's an Americas all-terrain. So more of an all-terrain tire on the front, more of a highway tire on the back. Let me know on this. I would be happy to do, you know, I can lobby the guys for, if you want some BFGs on the front to match those, great, I can do that. Or if you want the more all-terrain look, I can figure that out. I don't like them. I don't mind them being mismatched as long as they're the same general type tire. But these are a little different, so I can help with two of those. I'm happy to do that. Okay, so let's look at the driver's side here. As I look down the body line, I don't see a lot of waviness in the paint, major dings, scratches, anything. This side's great, except for if you look low on the driver door, see you got a pretty good size scrape down here. Now it has been touched up. They've done their best to kind of blend that in, but that's not going to go away. That is a scrape. Right at the bottom of that driver door. Again, used trucks. Some guys are going to say, hey, I'll do worse to it than that. Let me have it. Some guys are going to say that's a deal breaker for them, but there you go. And from about, so it's lit up in the sun right now, so you can really see it. But if you're 5-6 feet away and you're not just right in the sun like this is, it really does blend pretty good, because I did not notice it at first whenever I had it up there on the top lot. Across the front, really, really good, because this chrome piece right here, we see a lot of bug damage and rock pecks and things like that. That looks awesome. No hail damage across the hood. It fired right up, and no knocking, no ticking. We'll go underneath the hood here in a second. Even the air dam looks good, which is great. Not the norm for these Fords with these air dams that hang down so low. We see those chunked up pretty good, but this one's in great shape. Passenger side, there was a ding I noticed on this side. Let's see if I can find it as I do the video now. So there's a couple right there. They're very small, right on the front of the back door. And maybe one other, but I'm not seeing it right now, which is a good sign that it's small. There's a little something right there. Yeah, so both sides really, all the way across and the front, really, really good. Now we switch over to the back bumper. Interesting back here, all right? You got a clean slate of a bed, no craters, no major chunks, anything like that, but there's no liner in it, so, you know, kind of open book for you to do whatever you want with it. All right, on the tailgate, got a pretty good scratch coming down off the F-150 imprint there, a little scratch beside that. This back bumper, notice no hitch. Okay, so you got bumper pull here. I have sold several of these trucks. A lot of guys like them because that means it hadn't been pulling anything real heavy, because the bed's not cut for like a gooseneck or fifth wheel or something like that some guys have tried to do with a 150 before. And of course there's no hitch, so it hadn't been doing anything significant. So it is bumper pull right now. I also have sold a truck like this, and the guy, you know, went down to RV store down the road and had the hitch put on. And you know, towing not quite as much as it would have been if it had been from the factory, but certainly capable, because it is an F-150 with the 5.0 V8. Back bumper, other than this spot right here, right in front of where that bumper pull would be, other than that, looks good. Nothing out of the ordinary. So all in all, pretty pleased. You got a scratch right here off the top of the bed. All right, moving to the inside. You got that tan leather. I went ahead and popped the cup holders out. It does have the center console and not the, or I'm sorry, it does have a flip down seat instead of the full-blown center console. So you got extra cup holders in the back. Seat backs look good. These are not factory carpet mats, but they do the job. They cover the back. We don't normally get floor mats with our trucks, so it's always nice to get those. And we do have 2 key fobs for this, and normally we get just the one, so that's nice. Doors all in pretty good shape. Fords typically have some weathering on the door handle like this right here. Wedding rings or what, I don't know what it is, but it seems just about every Ford with this plastic covering around the door handle gets those marks on it. Passenger side's got a little one, but the back ones are in pretty good shape. You got your carpet mats in the front, and there's the 2 key fobs. And again, this is that flip down seat, give you 6 seats in this truck. So it is a Lariat, but there's no sunroof. You got heated and cooled seats. You got that really responsive operating system that they came out with that I just love. I think Ford's the absolute best when it comes to stuff like that. You've got your Apple CarPlay, you got your Android Auto on there, so you're gonna have all the capabilities come with that. A couple charging ports there, and hidden storage compartments. Still got your cup holders there. 107,065 miles as it sits right now. That's important because that means it still qualifies for like a 4-year, 60,000 mile factory type total care warranty that covers not just the engine and transmission, but things like this touchscreen, backup camera, parking sensors, adaptive cruise control, things like that. So it picks up some electronics and technology components in addition to the powertrain. And there's your owner's manual, accessories in there, charging port there. Solid truck. All right, we'll look underneath the hood and finish it. So hopefully I've done a decent job showing you just a couple odd things. You got the scrape down there, the bumper pull, flip down seat. And let's see if I got this one-handed. There we go. All right. Love when I pop the hood and it's the 5.0 because you've actually got some space in here. This thing's breathing a little bit, and you really get a good look as you look down through there. The connections, you know, we're looking for excessive rust or corrosion, mud, soot, anything like that. This is a local trade-in truck, so I can't say that enough. Local trade-in that gives us a really good idea of the history of it, and it sounds great. Super solid, super clean under here. I don't know an alternator from a radiator, so I'm the last guy to walk through every component, but I've been here long enough. I know when I look underneath one, and I like what I see. I like nice and clean and not seeing anything concerning. Yeah, super clean through there. It's what I like to see. Of course, we do an underspray on all of our vehicles, but rust is rust and corrosion is corrosion. You'll see it if it's flaking, and this thing is about as clean as it can possibly be. So I love that. I think it's a good one. A couple things I'm happy to help with and walk through with you. But yeah, we're ready to send it to you. Just let me know what other questions you have. There you go.